Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and taught us this truth. Shalom to the brothers that are out here pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. All right. And going into today's lesson, all right, I want to be going into the scriptures that we read. All right, it's not just about saying that you read it, all right, but actually understanding and applying, man. All right, because this Bible, this Holy Bible, is not written for vanity. It's not written as a good old sweet book that you just read, that you just want to read, like a fantasy book, a fiction book or something, man. Nah, man, these scriptures are real, man. All right, these scriptures is to benefit us, man. All right, the Holy Bible was given to you Israelites, man. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right, these scriptures are given to you. All right, for you to profit, for you to learn from them, man. All right. Also, when we're listening to the elders and apostles of GMS on down, it ain't just to listen and to just no, but it's actually to apply it, man. All right, the scriptures say, "Be not a hearer only, but a doer." All right. All right, Salakia. So, hey, man, let me go ahead and start off with Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime, all right, talking about the Holy Bible, were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. All right. So what that's saying, man, hey, whatsoever was written aforetime, all right, it wasn't written for some fucking, feel good or wow, that's such a beautiful and awesome thing that happened to that man of the Lord. No, it was so that we could learn from that, man. All right, did this, man. All right, let's use Daniel, right? When we read about Daniel and when he was cast into the lion's den, right? Hey, what did we read? He said that it says that he was he seeked Yahawah continually. All right, he prayed 3 times every day, and even though it was made a decree, that all were supposed to bow down to that fucking, hey, he refused that, man. Matter of fact, let's grab it so I don't butcher it, man. Let's just go into it. All right, because everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning. All right, this is Daniel chapter 6. Man, I'm going to start at verse 1. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. And over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the princes might give accounts unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom. All right, so these wicked ass presidents and princes they're jealous. All right, because, hey, man, Darius, what did it say? Darius, had thought to put Daniel over the whole realm. All right, so what does it say here? Verse 4. Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could find none occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him. Then said these men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his power. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king, and said thus unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of this kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselors, and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, save of thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing, that it be not changed, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree. Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being opened in his chamber toward Jerusalem. All right, that's also why we pray towards the east. All right. He kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his God, as he did aforetime. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God, Yahawah. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree. Hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any god or man within 30 days, save of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Then answered they and said before the king, that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah, regardeth not thee, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. All right, because guess what? Daniel was being faithful. All right, it was unlawful basically for him to worship Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. All right, but guess what? Daniel just kept his faith, man. He kept doing what he was supposed to do, you know. All right, he remained faithful, loyal to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Hey, just like you want a woman to be loyal to you, well, guess what? The nation of Israel is the wife to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, man. The scriptures say, thy maker is thine husband. All right, so we got to be loyal to the Lord. Like in these very last days, all right, this is how we can apply it to today. All right, because when that RFID CHIP comes out, which is going to be made mandatory for everyone to take it, hey, you're going to be punished if you don't take it. But guess what, man? We got to stay firm. We got to keep our faith and loyalty towards Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, man. All right, and we got to trust that when there's no food out here, unless you take that chip, that he's still going to feed us. All right, as we're going to read in this account, man. All right, verse 14. Then the king, when he heard these words, was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him. And he labored till the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled unto the king and said unto the king, Know, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians is that no decree nor statute which the king establisheth may be changed. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said to Daniel, Thy God, Yahawah, whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. Notice he said that thy God, whom thou servest continually, man, he will deliver thee. All right. Verse 17, and a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet and with the signet of his lords. that the purpose might not be changed concerning Daniel. Then the king went to his palace and passed the night fasting. Neither were instruments of music brought before him, and his sleep went from him. Then the king arose very early in the morning and went in haste unto the den of lions. And when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God, is thy God, whom thou servest continually, able to deliver thee from the lions? Then said Daniel to the king, O king, live forever. My God hath sent his angel and has shut the lions' mouths, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. Then was the king exceeding glad for him, and commanded that they should take Daniel up out of the den. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no manner of hurt was found upon him, because he believed in his God, Yahawah. And the king commanded, and they brought those men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives. And the lions had the mastery of them, and brake all their bones in pieces, or ever they came at the bottom of the den. Damn. So, amen. Trust and believe in Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, man. That's what the Lord is looking for, man. He's not going to save someone that doesn't believe and has faith in him, right? Let's grab it. We're going to read it, man. All right. What does it say? Because you got to really believe, man. You got to really, believe that you're going to be saved. Sirach 2. And I'm going to start at verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old. And we just read one account with Daniel, right? And see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or who did he ever despise that called upon him? All right. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction, man. All right. Hey, that's why we have a God. You know, what's the purpose of having a God if it's not gonna save you? All right, that's gonna be these other motherfuckers out here, man. That's gonna be you 2/3 blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans calling upon Jesus for help, calling upon sweet Mother Mary for help. All right, calling on whatever else fucking gods that they make out here, man. All right, nah, man, y'all serve gods of death. All right, the scriptures say that he is a God of the living, right? That's why we call and serve Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, because he will save us in the time of need, in the time of affliction, in the time of great perilous times, which we're in, and we're only going to it's only going to increase more as we get towards the end, man. All right, that's why we're calling upon a God, because we need help. Hey, we can't save ourselves, man. No amount of artillery, whatever, salaki, or guns, whatever, food that we have stacked up at the house. Hey, when shit hits the fan, we're really gonna need spiritual intervention, man. We're really going to need spiritual intervention, man. All right, and that's when we're going to call upon Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi for help. Verse 12. Woe, which means destruction. Woe be to fearful hearts. The word heart goes into your mind. All right, that's what that word heart means. All right, it's not talking about your organ that's pumping blood, man. No. You go into that Hebrew word, it means your mind. So it says, woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Boom, man. 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? All right. So, hey, man, we're here to believe to the very end, man, that Yahawah bahasham yahawashi is going to deliver us in a time of distress. All right. I'm gonna read this again. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime, Salakia, aforetime, were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. All right. So whatever things were written of aforetime, all right, written of in this Bible, it was to benefit us. It's to benefit us that, okay, Daniel prayed continually. He served Yahawah bahasham yahawashi continually. And guess what? When he was cast into the den of lions, the Lord delivered him out of that, man. It says what? Daniel said that the Lord has set an angel to shut the mouths of the lions, man. And there was no hurt found on him, man. Not a single scratch, man. But those that accused him, hey, because that's how you know that was to glorify the Lord as well. Because, motherfuckers will think, oh, the lions aren't hungry. They're not hungry. For some reason, some odd reason, they weren't hungry. But when they took out Daniel from there and they cast out his accusers, him, his family, and his children, they broke him to pieces, man. Before they could even touch the ground, they were cut in pieces, man. Showing you that, hey, man, this is not a joke. All right, serving the Lord, Yahawah, in the name of his only begotten son, yahawashi, is not a joke. All right. Hey, man, we have help, man. All right. Let's grab reading this Bible, it's not just about reading it, man. It's about applying it, believing it, all right, and rehearsing it. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So it's not just, for example, just reading. It's actually understanding what you're reading. All right. It's not about listening to the elders and apostles of GMS on down, but it's actually applying what they're saying. All right. The Lord is not here to look for hypocrites, man. All right. The Lord is here for those that listen, but also apply. Again, the scriptures say, not the hearers only, but the doers are justified. All right. Be not a hearer only, but a doer. All right. Meaning you're actually applying it, man. All right. Meaning you're actually, receiving the instructions. Because if you really wanted to understand, you would actually, apply your mind. Because, hey, if somebody really wants something, they're going to, chase after it, so to speak. Sirach chapter 6, and I'm going to get straight to the point. Salakio, my son, verse 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. All right. Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. All right. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. All right. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually. Hey, what did Daniel do? He served his God continually, man. So it says what? Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. All right. So it's all about what? Be willing to, receive understanding, receive wisdom. It ain't just, oh yeah, I'm listening to the brothers, I'm listening to the prophets, but you're not actually changing yourself, man. You're still doing the same exact shit you did, before, the truth, man. No, man, it's actually about changing. All right. So, this was an edifying lesson. Hey, believe in the Lord, have trust in Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, man. All right, because those that don't believe will not be defended. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, rachakodash. Double honors to the